Hi guys, it's Jay from Ayaba's Wind. I am back to do your June 2021 Love Tarot 95 South Flash for the sign of Taurus. I hope all has been well. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I am a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition, so I'll be interpreting the cards at times from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective. If you like what I'm doing, please like the video, definitely share, and certainly subscribe. You are so welcome into the Ayaba's Wind family. Also, if you'd like a private reading, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. Okay, so this is a new style of reading. This is a new deck that I've created. You're not going to see a deck anywhere like it. And if you do, I guess imitation is the best flattery. But anyway, this is going to be based on my love of the South, and also 80s music, okay? And also some literature from some really cool books that are out there now. Anyway, I've already shuffled the cards. You know that I hate shuffling. I hate the sound of shuffling, but I know it is necessary. So I've done most of the shuffling off camera. I'm going to just select a couple of more cards, so I'll have more time to interpret the messages. So just give me a couple of seconds. Almost done. Okay, let's see if that is enough. We'll do one more. All right, so let's get started. All right, so like I said, these are these cards I developed based on my love for the South. I have very special people in my life that are from the South, and I lived in the South, and so yeah, and then some of the 80s music, both pop and R&B. So let's get started and see what the messages are. Okay. All right, so it opens up with Material Girl by Madonna, okay? And the line that I selected from this song is only boys that save their pennies make my rainy day. All right, so, you know, I know that I'm reading for same-sex couples, heterosexual couples. Okay, so just, you know, even though the songs may be targeted towards a feminine energy, or identifying a woman, it's still a feminine energy, which men can also possess as well, okay? As well as masculine energies that females can also possess, okay? So this is Material Girl. So this is saying that someone is materialistic. You know, we like nice things, right? But this person steps it up a notch. You know, they may be label whores, okay? They may be with someone for the security, the financial security and stability that this person can offer them. Okay. And so, you know, it's saying only the boys that save their pennies make my rainy day. So money is definitely going to be a factor in this relationship, this love story that we're talking about. Okay. It's also saying that, you know, you definitely should be watching how you spend your money. Okay. I know that spending money makes people feel good. It makes us all feel good. However, at the end of the day, we need the money to pay the bills. Okay, so Material Girl. So there's some materialistic issue or challenge that's you know, popping up in this story. Okay, cold as ice. So what does this mean? So this means that someone could turn cold as ice. Someone could be cold as ice in this love story. They could, they could be, warm and cozy, warm and fuzzy energy today, and ice queen or ice king tomorrow. Okay, so they can, Spirit is saying that they can definitely flip. Okay, I'm gonna lower this a little bit because I'm getting distracted. Okay, so, someone can definitely flip the script, okay? And so someone could be very icy, maybe appear very insensitive. They may not know how to deal with emotional stuff, okay? And with that, they may just shut down, all right? Fatal Attraction, okay? This was a movie that was hot in the 80s. And so, one of the scenes was where the woman who had this, affair with this married man. She went to his country house, or the house where he stays with his wife and his child, and she took the pet rabbit and basically she boiled the pet rabbit. Okay, so yeah, you got to watch that movie. I'm not going to tell you everything. Michael Douglas is in that movie. Glenn Close is in that movie. That is a classic. But there is a fatal attraction here. Someone could be stalking you. They could actually be physically stalking you, maybe at your place of work. I'm hearing like place of employment. Someone could have, and my head is tingling when I say that, someone could be watching you online, but I'm feeling like it's more up close and personal. Okay, it's someone that like sees you regularly. They may be harboring, I don't know if I want to say ill intentions. Maybe there's ill intentions because maybe they tried to step to you and you kind of like, gave them the cold shoulder, ignored them, or kind of like dissed them. Okay. But Spirit is saying there's a fatal attraction here that could be developing. Just keep in mind, this is a general love reading. Some of the information will apply, all of it may apply, or none of it may apply. And you'll know it, you'll feel it in your spirit as to whether the message is for you or not. Okay. And then also, too, things could have taken place already in the recent past. They could be happening now, or they could happen in the near future. And these energies can be active within the next several days, several weeks, or several months. Okay. So even though I'm reading for June, like mid June, this still could apply moving forward for the whole summer, or, a few months back. All right. American Gigolo. Here's another movie. Classic. Okay. So someone could be an escort. Someone could be, I don't want to say a prostitute, but someone could be, out there making money, um, you know, dropping it like it's hot and making money doing it. Okay. Someone is definitely out there entertaining people. It could be American Gigolo was a movie about this male escort, male prostitute, okay? And he was basically, entertaining wealthy women, okay? Fashion designers, actresses, lonely housewives that, their husbands were millionaires, okay? And so American Gigolo, there is definitely someone that's playing the field that knows how to hustle people, okay? So you definitely got to watch your pockets. You could be the one that's being hustled, or you could be the one who's hustling someone, okay? And Spirit is making note of it. No judgment, no judgment being passed here. But Spirit is saying that someone can use their body as a weapon or a tool to get the things that they want, as a tool of manipulation, okay? Careless Whisper, George Michael. This was sang and written by George Michael and Wham. Okay. So Careless Whisper, classic 80s song. This song never gets old. Okay. And one of the lines is, I'm never going to dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Okay. This song is about betrayal. Okay. I bet you a lot of people didn't know the lyrics that they were singing, okay? But this is about someone who, was in a relationship and he or she stepped out. He stepped out, George Michael saying he stepped out and he cheated on someone with somebody. And now it's like he doesn't know how to face the one that he's committed to. and it's like, I'm never going to dance again. You know, basically he's not going to be able to face his uh lover that the person that he's in a commitment with, you know, without guilt. Okay. And the guilt is going to be so overwhelming. Okay. It could be like the flip side of this could be, is that, you know, the lover found out. I mean, the one that he's in the relationship, committed relationship, found out about this little tryst or rendezvous. And so, you know, the feeling is not the same. The flow is not the same. The love is not the same. The vibe, you know, the energy between the two people is not the same. And it's very awkward. Um, and you know, it's almost like he's trying to figure out how to fix it. And, you know, he has a regret about cheating. He has a regret about cheating. Okay. But it's almost like feeling like it's not able to be fixed. Okay. So this is what Careless Whisper is. Okay. It was about someone who was being careless. Okay. They were caught up in the moment, and now they got to face the music. Okay. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay. So this is basically saying, look, if you know, you hooking up with somebody, you know, your guy, your girl, your special person, whoever you're dating, is going to hang out with some friends, and those friends are real ratchet and raunchy. Okay, they like to, you know, I don't know, um, go to strip clubs, you know, have little liaisons and trysts in the bathroom of the club. You know what I'm saying? You know, sex on the dance floor, you know, having multiple lovers outside of a committed relationship. You know, what Spirit is saying is that you have to be observant of the person you're dealing with and who they hang out, because they could say, "Oh, nah, babe, you know, yeah, they may do that, you know, but I'm not like that. I don't do that. You know, I just hang out with them. You know, we're cool. We go way back. You know, I don't do what they do." Spirit is saying you better keep your eyes open, because Spirit is saying birds of a feather flock together. So they may be saying they don't indulge in all that. Okay. But they could be the one that's, you know, getting hot and heavy on the dance floor, having even sex on the dance floor, you know, sex in the back of a car, you know, after hanging out with the boys or hanging out with the girls. Okay. And so Spirit is saying you got to pay attention to that. As much as, we don't like to entertain that. Spirit is saying you got to keep your eyes open. Now, this could be you. Okay. You could be hanging out with a group of people, and how they get down, they're real wild. Okay. And Spirit could be saying, oh, you wanted the wild child. Okay. There's another movie came out in the 1980s. Okay. Poltergeist. This movie was scary as hell. Okay. So Poltergeist, basically what this is saying is that, well, the movie was about, you know, a family that moved into this like beautiful, idealistic community. Okay. It was like almost like a gated community, a planned community, brand new houses, lawn, picket fence, you know, the whole American ideal, I guess, right? And so they move in, and all of a sudden there starts to be, all of these like freaky occurrences start happening within the house. There are spirits in the house, okay? And the people that are the most susceptible to these spirits are the young children, okay? They're still open. Their spiritual eye is still unadulterated, okay? And so they're able to see these things and experience these things, okay? And basically, this house or this development was built on top of I believe, a Native American burial ground. Okay. And so, these developers violated um, this burial ground. And so as a result, there were all these spiritual occurrences. So Spirit could be saying that you can have an entity that is attached to you, that is around you, that could be in your house, that could be visiting you at night while you sleep, around your, the dreams, in the dream state. Okay. It's a very dreamy kind of energy. So, this poltergeist, this energy, this spiritual, and I believe poltergeist is a German word, but this energy could be injecting itself into your dreams, okay, or into your sleep state. Okay, tell me whom you love, and I'll tell you who you are. Okay, this card is starting to get real. Okay, and this is not saying that you deserve any maltreatment. What Spirit is saying is that you really need to do a self inventory, a self reflection. Okay. If you are with someone romantically, sexually, on a consistent basis, okay, and this person treats you like shit, okay, they don't appreciate you, they don't respect you, okay, they treat you as you like you're an option, okay, they talk to you like you're a piece of shit, okay. Spirit is saying, what is it about you that you continue to subject yourself to this bullshit? Okay. So Spirit is really wanting you to take a look at yourself and start to do the work that needs to be done so you can get the hell out of that nightmare of a relationship with someone who is verbally, emotionally, maybe even physically abusive. Okay. So Spirit is saying, really take an inventory. Okay. And like I said, this is not about you deserving the abuse that this person is giving. Okay. But what Spirit is saying is that you got to evaluate what's going on. You got to look at your self-esteem, your self-worth. What are some of the things that you are struggling with? Okay. And make efforts to resolve those issues through therapy, through, prayer and meditation, mantras, yoga, Reiki, whatever it is that's going to help you to purge these deeply seated issues. Okay. Count your blessings and not your problems. Okay. So Spirit is saying, look, someone may be a little ungrateful here. Okay. Someone may be on this whole complaining tip about, this is fucked up, that's wrong, this things are not going right, this and that. And Spirit is like, do not focus your energy on what is going wrong. Focus your energy on the blessings that you have that's in your life right now. So you have your health, even though things could be really jacked up in your, private life. Spirit is saying, give thanks to that. And you need to be doing daily thanks, before you put your feet on the floor, before you put your feet out the bed. You need to be waking up with gratitude. I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for my life, I'm thankful for breathing this fresh air, I'm thankful for waking up this morning. And you're going through the whole list of things that you are thankful for before you put your feet on that ground. Okay, because Spirit is saying that by you focusing on your problems is going to put you in a downward spiral, and one thing's going to lead to another, and all of these gates and these portals are going to be open to allow dark entities to come in and magnify, intensify the issues and the problems that are taking place in your life. Okay, mama's baby, papa's maybe. Okay, so what is Spirit saying? Spirit is saying that someone could be stepping out. Someone could have these little rendezvous. They could have a little someone on the side. Okay. So, if you're a female, okay, it could be that, you could be involved with someone, but you had a little someone on the side, or, there was a little flashback. You had like a throwback Thursday and you linked up with a past lover. Y'all had some like great sex, okay? But it was very close in timing to you being intimate with your, committed person, okay? And so therefore, the paternity of a child could be in question, okay? This is what this is saying. A paternity of a child could be in question here, all right? So definitely, whether you're a male or a female looking at this, definitely look into that. Okay. It could be someone saying, yo, that's not my baby. Or, kind of be looking like kind of side eye. Now the baby has nothing to do with this. Like, it's not the baby's fault. The baby didn't ask to be here. Okay. But this is what Spirit is saying. So Spirit is saying, that, you know, someone could be stepping out, okay, and having like little liaison tryst on the side. Okay, so spirit is alerting you to that. He thinks the sun comes up just to hear him crow. Okay, this is a saying in the South. So basically, this is saying, you know, this person thinks their shit don't stink. Okay, basically, that they're like all that. You know, there's a saying like they're all that. They think they're all that in a bag of chips, you know, and I'm not good with sayings, but that's the saying that came to mind. Okay. And so spirit is saying that someone is full of themselves, male or female. Okay. They could be, you know, very egotistical, narcissistic, all about me, you know, about my needs, my wants, you know, not really taking responsibility and ownership for their you know, their role, their behavior in a certain situation. So spirit is saying that this person is very full of themselves. Okay. Fair weather friend. Okay, so this is someone that, you know, someone around you cannot be trusted, like friend today, enemy tomorrow. Okay. Or like in my tradition, we say friend kills friend. All right. So you know, it's unfortunate, but there is someone that's around you that is kind of shady. Okay, they're real, like they're real shady. All right. So that, you know, they'll talk to you and then go running their mouth and talking to someone else. So you have to be careful with, you know, sharing your business. um I'm hearing something about wealth. You know, don't talk about your money, you know, money that's coming in, money that you're going to get, how you're going to spend your money, you know, especially with this person. Okay. You got to definitely watch your back. Now, spirit could be saying, like, you know, you could be a little shady too. Okay. That's a possibility. This may not be for everyone. Okay. But spirit is saying that, you know, someone, you know, in your love story or in your, you know, your cipher, you know, is throwing a little bit of shade. Okay. um, One man's trash is another man's treasure. Okay. So basically, what this is saying is that someone was discarded basically in a relationship. They were discarded, they were disregarded, they were disrespected. Okay. They weren't valued. Okay. And, you know, this person was not grateful for this person's presence in their life. And so, therefore, what Spirit is saying, you know, this person could have been treated like garbage, like trash, but there is going to be a night or a fem a feminine energy, a masculine or feminine, that comes to sweep this person off their feet and is going to treat them like the queen or the king that they are. You know, is going to appreciate the person's value and appreciate the person's worth. Okay, so this is coming, this is soon coming. Okay. Bone Daddy, a walking, talking, well-hung pleasure factory. This saying or reference is from R.G. Alexander's book Possess Me. Okay, so Bone Daddy. What is a Bone Daddy? Bone Daddy is definitely well endowed. Okay, um, so you know, this Bone Daddy is almost like the Knight of Wands, kind of like the King of Wands, Pleasure Factory, Ace of Wands. You know, they know how to use their magic stick to whip people into shape, okay? And have people walking around obsessed with this person, okay? And what they can do in the bedroom. All right, so this person has definitely a, you know, a sexual prowess, um, that they can use to manipulate people, and it's a very much in alignment with the American Gigolo. So what is this saying? This is not only referring to a male energy, but this could be a female that, you know, basically knows how to use tantric practices, you know, sex magic to manipulate people into getting what it is that she wants. Okay, so this could be a male, you know, or a female using their quote unquote magic stick. Okay, and so um, you know, Spirit is saying that, you know, uh, someone could be under a spell, like a love spell under manipulation based on this energy, okay? There's a bun in the oven. All right, so this bone daddy or bone mama could be so adept and so crafty with wielding this sex magic that it will produce a child. Okay, so Spirit is saying that there could be someone that's already pregnant, someone who's about to get pregnant. Okay, because the bun in the oven in the South, that means someone is pregnant. Okay, so there is a pending pregnancy. As to whether that person's going to keep the baby or not, that's up in question. Okay, and this could be a secret love child, so you may not know about it, but this is what Spirit is saying. Okay, sleeping with the enemy. All right, so now we're getting into it. Okay, sleeping with the enemy, awesome movie as well with Julia Roberts. Okay, and so this movie is about a woman. She was a kept woman. Okay, she didn't want for anything. She lived in a beautiful beach house. Her husband was wealthy, but he was very OCD, and he was very controlling. Okay, and so to the point where all of the cans in the cabinet, all of the labels had to be facing in the same direction. Okay, and all she had to do was like keep the house, sit in the house, be pretty, and that's it. Okay, and be there waiting when her man came home. Okay, and so, but in the movie, it shows that she was not happy. Okay, she wanted to expand, she wanted to explore, she wanted to do more, and she could not under the guise of her husband. Okay, so you definitely need to watch that movie. What this is saying is, you know, you got to be careful of someone who can be abusive, who can be possessive, obsessive, and controlling, okay, manipulative, who may have like this OCD, um, you know, kind of anal retentive kind of personality traits and qualities, okay, but like you gotta watch it because this person could flip on you. Okay, and so maybe this person has some mood swings, has like a violent streak, that there could be almost like I don't want to say a psychotic break, but there could be a trigger where this person can turn into the devil. Okay, the devil incarnate. All right, and so Spirit is saying you got to watch your back. All right. Baby, I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore, REO Speedwagon. This was a great song in the 80s, okay? And one of the lines is come crashing through your door. Okay, so basically this is someone who, has, suppressed these urges and these feelings and this yearning to be with someone, okay, and like they just can't fight the feeling anymore, like they're bubbling over, they're about to explode, okay, almost like a volcanic eruption. Okay, they've like suppressed it long enough, but it's just like things are building within this person that they can't take it anymore. So this could be a feeling or a sentiment between you and or your special person and or a karmic someone in this love story is feeling overwhelmed with emotions. Okay, a wise man listens to his own conscience. So Spirit is saying like, look, you know your intuition, pay attention to that. Okay, don't listen to what this person's saying and that person's saying, because you can get all kinds of mixed messages. People can manipulate you as well. They can manipulate you, your relationship, and outcomes regarding you. Okay, and they're not even in it, but on the mere strength of you leaning on them and depending on them for advice, they could be steering you in a direction that you don't need to go in. So Spirit is saying you really need to go into prayer, into meditation, do the mantras for protection, mantras for love, mantras for focus, mantras for clarity. There's a menu of mantras that you can see on my playlist here, and basically you need to like really um, tap into self and rely on self. Okay, rely on spirit, because that's essentially what that is. Okay, because Spirit is saying you're born with everything you need. It's just a matter of you, you know, um, having faith and the confidence in yourself, as opposed to, you know, looking on your exterior to get the answers. Okay, Spirit wants you to look within. All right, digging your own grave. Okay, so what does this mean? This means, okay, one of the literal meanings is that someone could be crossing over into the ancestral realm if they haven't done so already. The other meaning is that you could be doing too damn much, okay, and whatever you're doing in excess could be making you sick to the point where it can push you over into an early expiration. Okay, I'm trying to put it nicely. All right. Or, you know, Spirit could be saying in milder terms that someone in this relationship is pushing the envelope. They're taking too many risks, you know what I'm saying? And they're doing too much because they haven't gotten burned yet. They haven't gotten spanked yet. Okay. Okay. So people continue to push the envelope, take advantage of people, places, and things, you know, as far as pushing the envelope, as far as they can go until something bad happens. And Spirit is warning you, be very careful here, okay? Because it can push you over to the other side, okay? Instead of being in the earthly plane, you'll be in the spiritual plane, okay? And this is for someone in the love story. Finally, their cornbread is not done in the middle, okay? We all know that ain't nobody want to eat no cornbread that is not cooked in the middle, okay? But what does this mean? This means that someone in this love story, and you know, the cards were hinting at it throughout, that someone, I don't want to say half baked, someone may be a little unstable, okay? And I'm just, you know, having sensitivity for, you know, people who struggle with, you know, mental illness. But there could be a challenge with someone, that someone, you know, Spirit is showing me like, what is that show? Snapped. Okay, that someone could snap. Okay, it's almost like in Spirit is saying someone has like a mean streak, like there could be a trigger and a snap. Okay, so Spirit is saying, you know, you got to tread lightly with this person. Okay, as much as the situation may be volatile, maybe this person is in the wrong, you have to go about certain things in such a crafty, skilled way as to not trigger this person, because someone in this love story can snap. Okay, guys, we're going to explore this further in the next day or so when I start doing the Love Tarot pop-ups, which are longer and more extensive, and I incorporate more decks to explore deeper as to what's going on with you guys. That Love Tarot pop-up reading will be mid-month, but it will cover you probably into July and possibly into August. So I'm going to be putting that out soon. I just wanted to give you a little taste of something. If you like what I'm doing, please like the video, definitely share, and certainly subscribe. I really appreciate and love each and every one of you. And if you want a private reading, email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. And I apologize, you know, I've been sporadic with posting the readings, only because like I've gotten a ton of people who have been requesting readings. So, you know, I do get backed up, in addition to, you know, life happening, summer in the city. Okay, so I'm trying to balance everything, but I'm going to try and be a little more consistent with a schedule. But anyway, have a great evening. Ciao.